Today we're talking about like movie nights, Thanksgiving, game nights. Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
What are your jobs?
So I'm a TAC member.
So am I.
So first we're going to talk
And
about.
Jami is in the room, I promise. I'm just not on camera.
Yeah, she's here with us today.
Yeah.
So first we're going to talk about movie nights. We do those every Wednesday and whatnot. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and like we do teen ones and family ones. So if you would like to come, please come.
It's
So
food.
November theme. Book adaptations.
So for November, the theme for the movies is book adaptations. The first one we had for this month was The Outsiders. It went really well, so hopefully we see some of you there. And then, okay, now we're gonna talk about game nights. Those usually happen on Mondays,
Monday.
fourth Monday of every month. So, yeah. Aaron, what do you think to say?
The game nights are really fun.
Yeah.
I gotta say, there's a lot of board games. Sometimes they hook up something like PS3. They broke a clock once.
They did break the clock once, you're right.
I was there. I was hilarious.
You were there that night? It was well,
Who did it again? I don't remember, but
Graham and
Yeah.
somebody else. I don't know. I was across the room getting the snacks, and the next thing I knew, the clock's on the floor.
they're all snacks. They're like the best parts.
Yeah. And now, like, sometimes, like, once or twice a month, we do book bunch. We talk about a book, then it goes, like, into, like, talking about characters that you like or characters you don't like, and so on. So, hopefully we see some of you there. So, please come.
I never been to one, so
Yeah.
They're usually pretty fun, and you don't
Yeah.
all have to read the same book. You can do,
You can read
like, we
different
just have a
books.
topic, and
Yeah.
whatever you read that matches, you can talk about. Or whatever you watch on TV, because we always end up talking about that, too.
True.
I don't watch TV really. I watch Netflix.
But that counts as TV.
It does.
Fail.
Okay.
I watch sometimes
Now, let's
Netflix.
get into some Thanksgiving.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, why don't you like Thanksgiving?
It's always annoying to my family. I had to like, go to like 5 places that are like 2 hours away. Always annoying.
Well, for me, I'm probably going to go to my grandma and here in Shelby for like a little Thanksgiving feast and watching movies. Then we're probably going to go to Mansfield to visit my grandparents over there, and with my aunt and her kids, my cousins, and one cousin, he is in 7th grade. He's 13, I believe. And my other cousin, Autumn, she is in 5th grade. She's 11. And the last time I seen them were about 2 years, and they're really big now. And so, yeah.
I'm going to my mom's, my grandma's Thanksgiving in Plymouth. I think
Really?
like
Cool.
I think like 2 weeks from now. It's always chaotic.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Then I'm going to my dad's side. Then my stepmom. They always have a huge family.
Yeah.
That's more chaotic.
but yeah. For this Thanksgiving, my parents are gonna wake up around 7 or 5-ish to run somewhere. I don't remember what the place is off the top of my head, because we have a relative that lives way out of town, and they decided to pick her up and drive her over back here so she has a place for Thanksgiving, because she don't have no one to spend time with. So that's gonna be fun. I never met her, but she was really excited when she found out that she would have a place to go for the holiday.
Nice.
That is nice.
It is.
Oh, I'll put those two together, Jamie.
And in about like 2 weeks, I'll be turning 17. So yay!
Oh, nice.
Not one of the better numbers, but still good.
Yay!
Like nothing exciting happens at 17 except you're 17.
Yeah.
It's not like, like 16 you drive, 18 you vote.
Yeah.
Like 17 you just
Exist.
17.
Yeah, I'm not getting my license anytime soon.
Why is that?
Because I almost killed my mom and dad.
Oh, nice.
Because I turned into my driveway during almost 70. So, yay.
Nice.
I
Well,
almost
you
hit my
can
mom's car.
practice that
You can
and
practice.
get
Yeah.
better.
One time.
I do recommend practicing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
One time, my brother, who's like going to McDonald's. He has strings for dinner. He just got his permit. He like on the McDonald's. There's a little like a side thing, like a thing on like brick. He ran right there, and like grandma just stopped him.
Oh.
Like no, switch seats. So she drove us the rest of the home, and I never gonna let him down.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, because I can tell you this because my mother doesn't listen to our podcast.
Nice.
Once, when I was driving with Grandma, when I had my permit, I backed up into somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, Grandma was real good about it. Don't worry, you stay in the car. And she went over there, cute little old lady, and talked to the other woman who was like, it's fine. Nobody was going fast enough to do any bumpers. Everybody's good. It's like, she's brand new. It's okay. Nobody was hurt. It's all good. So, like, nobody ever can. Grandma got back in the car and she said, okay, you, me, and the fence post. Nobody knows about this. But I am now 32 years old and Grandma is gone. So I feel like I am, and like I said, my mother doesn't listen to this. So I feel safe in saying everybody screws up when they're 16. As long as you don't die, it's all good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
be careful so that you don't die. I'm not recommending
like-
being reckless. Don't be
Yeah,
reckless.
because
But
one time,
everybody's got an I get a goof
Yeah.
story.
because one time I didn't go to school because I had an appointment, and we were at like a donut shop or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, my mom, and my dad in the car. And as soon as we tried to pull out of the parking lot, this car zoomed by, and it was this close to hitting us. And so we almost died that day. That was fun. And another time, in Shelby, we were at Valero, and we were at a gas pump ready to pull off,
Mm-hmm.
and a car just, truck just comes driving by really fast and hits the back of our car. And I jolted forward and hit my head in the seat in front of me. So yeah, that was nice.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
When I
it
was like,
not cool.
when I was a little kid, like 7, like I lived in Plymouth, and one day I was going to school in like 2nd grade. We were backing up, and I hit a bus hit us, barely. But it ruined my mom's car for a bit.
A
Like-
bus hit you?
Ooh.
Kind of. It kind of like,
Like
it
they
was,
tapped you. They didn't really hit you. They were
Yeah.
you were just kind of, okay.
yeah, my mom.
Still not great. Still don't
Yeah,
recommend it. Buses are
bro-
big.
It broke her like back end. So for a few years, it still is. Her blue car had a like tannish back. She got rid of that car a few years ago.
Yeah. And I think like a year or two ago, I was at my uncle's in Mansfield playing in like their alleyway, and his wife and his son and my dad, my parents and my other sisters were there, and a blue truck just comes flooring by up the alleyway, and my uncle had to grab the back of my neck to pull me out of the alley so I don't get hit. So that was fun. Almost
Sounds
got
like
hit, and my uncle and dad were not happy. And at the same time, it was raining one time when we were over there, and I was just walking down the stairs, and I just I slipped on a step and I just tumbled and hit my back. Almost hit the light pole. So yeah, that was fun. I hurt my back.
One time, I don't know why that reminded me of it, but a few years ago, we just moved into this new apartment, and my brother broke his foot. I don't remember I don't remember why, but he had crutches for a few days. It was fun. We still have the crutches at our house. We never wanted it back.
Because one time when I was moving into the house I am at now, my uncle, I think it was, or cousin, my older cousin, we were playing. He was chasing me around the backyard, and there's big holes in the grass out back. So I stepped in one and I sprained my ankle, and first I just had to prop it up, but it started getting swollen, black and blue. So I had to go to the doctor, and they said I sprained it and broke 3 blood vessels in my ankle. So I had to get on crutches. That was fun.
See, when I was little, 6, 7, my brother was in Boy Scouts. We went
Girl
camping.
Scouts.
Huh?
I'm in Girl Scouts.
Nice. In Plymouth. We were it was fun. He was in 3rd grade, and he managed. We are in Boy Scouts every so often we go camping with the family. So, and my family was friends with the people who own the thing, who run the thing.
That's cool.
Really good family friends with it.
Oh.
But since they turned it into a Boy Scout thing, so we went camping with them. Me, Alex, and my dad, and we were playing this thing called, I don't remember the game, but it was 4 people just kicking balls in a really secluded area. But how they put into a really small area, put metal doors. And when I got out, I had to hold the doors there. One time, they fell on me. One fell on this leg, my left leg, and it sprained my thing for a few weeks. So yeah, it sucked. They went so I stayed there for a while. It was fun.
Yeah, one time I went camping. It was a school thing for Camp New Hop.
Oh.
I went. It was the first night there, and we're doing the night hike and whatnot. And we went to the little beach area, and we were walking back. Walking back to the camp. We were walking up the road, and when we looked down one road, there was someone walking up there, and we were walking with our group leader and whatnot. And when the person kept on getting closer, was following us to the camp, we screamed as loud as we could, really loud, and ran up to the person that was leading us and whatnot, and was saying, "Hey, there's someone following us. We need to go." And he looked back. He said, "Oh, don't worry. This is another counselor." She was the person in charge of my cabin.
Oh God.
I didn't see her face because it was really dark.
Yeah.
And she scared me.
The Camp No Hope.
New Hope?
No Hope.
Oh, No Hope. Oh,
It's
yeah.
New Hop, but
I don't call it No Hope.
yeah, he started.
That's funny.
Yeah. I regret not doing everything I could in that place. It was fun. On the second day we did that's really long walk. That was the worst part of it.
The second day, when I was coming down to sit at the benches and waiting for getting instructions, I was wearing red pants. And it was muddy because it rained at night. And I slipped and fell in the mud. So I had to go back up to the cabin, get another pair of pants, and go back and change. So it was fun. And the night before that happened, my bunk buddy got me up because she had to use the bathroom. We had to tell our cabin person, and I almost broke my leg trying to go down the steps over a rock and whatnot, and it creeped me out because it was really dark outside and I couldn't see anything. I kept on hearing noises crackling in the woods, so that was fun.
Our counselors were pretty cool. I think we're room 2, I think.
Mhm.
Somewhere. I was like, I got a whole bunk to myself. I got like, I slept on the top bunk. I never did before.
Yeah.
So I put my stuff down on the bottom bunk,
Yeah.
and like this person, like we all allowed to have our phones, so I didn't bring it, of course. I like that person. A lot of people did in my cabin, but
Because they probably put it in a separate bag. But
I'm so old that when we went on our 6th grade camping trip, we didn't have phones. I think maybe the teachers did, but we didn't.
Yeah.
I had one since I was like 10. My dad's
Yeah, that's 'cause
girlfriend
we
got
were
one.
babies.
Yeah. Didn't the thing, was it the trip in like October? I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And like when we got there the 3rd or 2nd day, we did zip lining.
Ooh.
And before I started dating my boyfriend at the time, we knew each other, and I kind of liked him and whatnot. So he came down the zip line, I just stared at him. And when we got back from the trip, he said, "You kept on staring at me. You creeped me out."
Yeah.
But then a couple months later, in
You gotta
April,
watch how you stare.
yeah, he noticed that. And we got together, and we've been together for about 5 years now. So
For a long time.
yeah, we had our issues, and we worked them out like any other relationship would. But we're good now.
Not every other. Well,
Almost every relationship goes.
Healthy relationships
Yeah,
go up and down, and it takes work to have a healthy
yeah.
relationship.
It's that one.
Which is why I keep telling you people communication is key.
Yeah.
I'm not making that up.
And it's that guy at movie nights that come that sits right next to me.
We know that.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
He every Saturday he comes over, and we watch TV. He tickles me, and whatnot.
Ooh,
So, yeah, we're happy.
nice
happy is good.
for now.
Not usually
For
permanent,
now.
but
I meant happy is good for now, not
Yeah.
like when my friend just got through a bad breakup. Her boyfriend just cheated on
come
her
on.
twice with 2 different people.
That is never the solution to anything. I don't care how bad it
Which
is.
friend?
Serenity Klein.
Oh.
Yeah, like one of the new kids, like she was dating him for like a week and a half, and we were all telling her that he was cheating on her.
She won't listen.
Nope, until
Well, sometimes,
the person.
You hope it's not true.
yeah, you can convince yourself of a lot of stuff until it's photographically in person in
'Cause-
front of you.
It was not photographic. No one, but the person who he cheated with told a lot of people,
Ooh.
and then the person who he cheated on, different person, she told Sony directly.
Ooh.
That ended up really badly. Now her whole family, hates him.
Well, yeah, you don't mess with somebody's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Even
me,
if your kid is, old.
yeah, when me and my
And you
boyfriend,
people aren't old yet.
yeah, when me and my boyfriend started dating, my ex-friend, always try to get together with him and try to break us up,
I'm not a good friend.
and that wouldn't work. And then there were rumors starting around that he was cheating on me, which was not true, because I was with him all the time. So yeah,
Okay.
that was not true at all. Because she kept on trying to get with him.
Nice. That was.
Like whenever I was we tried to make up a test that I was gone for or finish in a different room, she tried flirting with him. And he and my friends and sister all told her, don't try it. Because,
Yeah.
and the bad thing is, she is in my musical theater class this year.
Yeah, that's the problem with small schools. You ain't never getting away from these people.
Nope.
Move.
That's the problem with small towns. A lot of times, you never get away from them at all because nobody ever leaves.
Yeah. Before I moved to Shelby.
That's why I recommend,
Not
least-
fun.
at least half the population ought to leave and switch it up every once in a while. Otherwise, you get too
Yeah, like,
you get too in in depth into the you can't be friends with them because they were mean to me. Their parents were mean to me in high school, or like you know, like it just
And
you gotta have
sucks.
things flipped around every once in a while. Shake things up, put everybody in a new
Because before I
line
went
of
to
thought.
Shelby, I used to go to Mansfield City schools,
Mm-hmm.
and I always got in trouble for the stupidest things. And one time, my ex-boyfriend, his sister, always tried to get me in trouble because she hated me. So,
Well,
yeah.
some people
She
just
loved my sister.
your sister.
Like, she tried to break us up so Linda can get with him.
Linda, like your older one?
She's the new child. I'm the oldest.
Really?
Yes. You thought I was the middle one?
Yeah, I honestly did. I thought Linda was.
Well, because
the
she's
ol-
taller?
Oh, she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking as the oldest, you are not usually the tallest.
Oh yeah, my brother is 6 foot. Like my brother, Alex. Yeah, he's 6'2" now.
How
He's
old is he?
16.
Okay, yeah.
I know. He does not like me being in the scoop because of you. He seriously got I was telling him like about the modern mystery thing. I was telling him he was like the original plan that I was the killer. Remember?
Yes.
And I was gonna kill-
Originally, we did change that up, but yeah, originally you were.
Die.
Speaking, I had one of the things on my to-do list. I got to get those notes typed up, and
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have our next meeting this upcoming Tuesday
Okay.
instead of the Tuesday after, because I got stuff that night.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell people because I don't know when I'll get their
So
email sent.
Aaron did not like that.
Alex, I get one.
Alex, whatever.
Yeah, he
sorry.
and I told him that I'm supposed to kill you. And like, oh good. Nice. That she dissolved that.
didn't end up dead.
He said I deserve it.
I did not I told him like that plans has changed like when I found out. But like, oh dang it. So
You don't like me, does he?
he has a glitch on you. He says a grudge, I guess. He's dated a lot of people, surprisingly. You are not. You're not the only one. Trust me. He doesn't like his longest ex, Lily. He doesn't like Cora.
Lily Icon?
Yeah.
They broke up?
Like like last year. No, like 5 months ago. No, like not 5 months ago. A long time. It's been like since March.
Oh.
About like right after, like a few weeks after his birthday. It's not like it ended badly. Like her parents did not like him. They thought it'd be just like 1 or 2 weeks. Then it started off,
Yeah.
and it just ended badly, really badly.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so.
I'm still somewhat friends with her. I'm class with her.
Yeah. Oh, your brother hates me.
Oh yeah, he has a big hatred for a lot of his exes. I don't know why.
We didn't really date that long.
I know.
I mean, I haven't met this kid, so like take this with a grain of salt. But if everybody has if you got beef with everybody, it might not be everybody. It might be you.
Yeah.
We only dated for about a week.
I know.
That was the beginning of the school in 6th grade.
He's mad at Destiny.
Wait, those two date? Oh.
I don't remember. I don't know which one. I forgot last name. I met her once.
Wilds?
No, not Wilds.
Winans?
I don't know. I just know it's not Wilds.
Winans, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's the one who's trying to go with my boyfriend now.
Ah.
So, yeah.
I don't care for her much, but yeah. I'm usually Alex's. Like, if Alex has dated them, I'm usually friends with them.
Because her ex-boyfriend just moved back to the school. So, yeah.
It'll be fun.
And she has a boyfriend. Well, did.
Did.
Yeah, because she broke up with him like a week ago.
Nice. One of my old friends from Plymouth, a few of them, like, came back to their school. Like, I was surprised, like, Casey Reddins. He was one of my friends from, Plymouth. He moved here, like, in, like, 6th or 7th grade. What is it? Kiana Franklin's. She was from my school, but she moved here, like, 2nd grade. Jordan, he moved away again, but he was apparently in Plymouth. I don't remember him from Plymouth, but
I moved here around 5th grade. You moved here around 4th, if I'm correct.
I moved here around 5th. I was here in 4th grade, but I didn't move schools until 5th.
Yeah. Now, because yesterday, I was doing a big sister, little sister program, and I had a 4th.
I think you gotta talk louder.
I had a
Yeah.
I'm
4th
across the
grader.
room from you, and I can't hear you. You gotta
Yeah.
talk a little louder.
Yeah, I had a 4th
I should
grader.
maybe shut the door too, but it's so hot in here.
Joetta.
That's a real name.
And whatnot. She has the same likes as me. She likes math, and she has fun with spelling, just like I do. And she's really nice. We get along great. Like, it's going really well. And next Thursday, we're gonna be working with her words, and after that, if she has any other homework, we're gonna do that. And after, we're gonna do like board games, or like go around the gym, shoot some hoops or something. It's been going really well.
That sounds fun.
It is.
See, not my thing, but I don't really do like. Well, my friends try to get me to like Big Brothers. Not my thing. They told me some details I forgot about it, but
Yeah. When I was in 6th grade, I was in the program. I had a cheerleader and whatnot. And sometimes we always met at lunch, like third Thursday every month. And it went well. We had like some parties up at the high school sometimes.
that sounds cool.
And we watched them cheer. So it went really well.
Yeah.
So now, since I'm doing it now, I can actually get the experience of doing it for another kid.
I missed the beginning. What are we talking about?
Random
Big
stuff.
Little Sisters program.
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I always thought that'd be fun.
I was in it in 6th grade. Like, I was the mentee. Now I'm the mentor.
When I was in college, freshman year, as part of the let's backtrack a little bit. As part of the honors program, they always paired you up so that there were mentors and mentees, so that kind of help acclimate to not just college but to the honors program, because it was supposed to be more intensive and a little harder because you're supposed to be smarter.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. Anyway, my group of friends, our group of mentors, one of them, when talking to the rest of them, was like, hey, we should all get together with our mentees, because like generally we always try to do those kind of things in groups. Yeah. And one of them misheard and thought she said manatees. Yeah, so they called us their manatees, and so we called ours our manatees. And then I think our people, our first batch of people thought it was funny. Our second batch of people, because some of us had like multiple years of mentees, our second batch of people thought that was real dumb. They weren't as much fun.
Yeah.
Well, they were fun, but they were fun in different ways. So, like, they were, they were like, that's stupid. We're not going to do that. Fine. Be sticks in the mud. But, everybody else is a manatee.
Yeah, when we went...
Yeah, see, it's funny, right?
We had to go walk from high school to the new school and pick up, like, 12 kids. There's going to be more next time, because not all of them were there. We had to walk them to the Y. And we had to do like a little interview to see if they click with us and see if they're a good match.
Yeah.
And mine went perfect.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we played some Connect 4, chess, Jenga. The Jenga went well. We sat there for almost 10 minutes playing that.
I do like Jenga. I really
Yeah.
like that game.
Yeah, I like it. So, yeah. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow after my dad gets off work. We're going straight to my uncle's aunt's house. He's doing it for free.
Nice. What you getting?
I made jasmine flower with my initials on like a petal or a couple petals, and my birth date underneath it.
Nice.
Okay.
My-
I've always liked the idea of a tattoo, but you can't get one without a needle, and I got a thing about needles. So,
If you
I don't know, my
get a
sister's
tattoo,
got, like,
get
3
one
or
that's
4.
meaningful.
well, yeah.
Like
You
like,
gotta make sure it's the thing is that thing's gonna be on your body for a long time. You better make sure you like it.
Like, don't get no one's name tattooed on you unless you're married.
Even then, that's a
Yeah, because you might divorce or you might break up, and you're stuck with that.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. When my dad's friends did that, and a few weeks later they broke up, it was hilarious. Honestly.
That's nice.
Yeah. Dad has only like a few tattoos. Like one of apparently it's a mafia thing. Like he has a mafia tattoo for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like that's asking for trouble, but
Yeah.
not my business,
Yeah.
not my body.
Yeah. I don't remember the other one. I'm pretty sure one's a dragon, but that's about it.
Yeah, with my dad, he has a tattoo on his right arm. That's for me. He has my name and my birth date, and either tomorrow or some other time, he's getting their my other 2 sisters' names and birth date tattooed on him on his left arm. He has a matching tattoo with his sister. Says like I'm my sister's protector, and his sister got my brother's protector. It's really sweet.
That is really cute. I do like when people do them like together.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a cute one. Yeah.
Yeah. And you, I don't know. I might dye my hair maybe.
What
Maybe.
color?
Maybe like a red.
You
Or
gotta be
blonde.
careful with red. Sometimes red
Already-
goes really red. The first time
Yeah,
I ever
I
dyed
know.
my hair, it was supposed to be like an auburn chestnutty kind of color.
Yeah.
You know, not too far off from what my hair actually is. Just a
Yeah.
little bit of, just a little something different. Oh my god, it was almost fire engine red. It was horrible.
Yeah, because
Now the second time I did it, it turned out the way it was supposed to. Like my hair just was like shocked I was doing something to it, and it freaked out.
Yeah, because back in 7th grade, I decided to dye my hair red, like dark red, like the ends of it. It turned really red,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really like it. So I might do blonde.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Before it turned brown, it was like really blonde.
I had dyed my hair twice. I dyed one time blue and then purple. I still have a hint
I still
of
think purple highlights would be fun,
yeah. I
but
like
that's a lot of work. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably pay somebody to do it, but I don't think I'd do it myself. That's a lot of work. I have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like I think in October for the concert for the butter braids and whatnot.
Yeah, where's the forms?
I was never given those.
You didn't?
I never got in the form until the day of it was due.
Oh.
Yeah. I barely missed
Well, what about the rest of you? I didn't get a butter braid form from nobody.
that's not my
I
fault.
forgot. I was thinking of it.
The one day I skipped
I'm
that
looking
week.
forward to my butter braid.
Oh, butter braids are pretty good actually. Too.
Yeah.
They are really good.
Because Neighbors, there was some like rolls in it, like pumpkin rolls
Yeah.
and whatnot. Neighbors let us try some of the pumpkin rolls. It was good.
Really?
Yeah, I like everything I've ever gotten from that one. That one's not the one that's stupid. The one that I got all the stuff from, that one was, the band one. That
Yeah.
one was a weird one. It had weird stuff in it.
It
And
was.
those snickerdoodle cookies were not snickerdoodle cookies.
That sucks. What were they then?
Well, they were cinnamon cookies, and they weren't bad cookies. They weren't bad.
But they won't
Yeah.
stick.
But they weren't snickerdoodles, and I bought them because I wanted a snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
That sound.
At the concert, we had like 4 weeks to practice our songs, and there was like a handful of people, maybe like 5 to 10 people, and it's like 20 to 30 of us in that choir, essay choir, and like 20 of them, maybe like 10, had to bring their binders to the concert because they remember the words. They brought it on stage too. They had 4 weeks to remember it, and they didn't.
Well, I memorized my song in like 2
It went bad.
weeks. Mr. Neighbors is really weird for our choir to tenor bass. Most of the time we don't sing. Not a single time this week we actually sang.
What were you doing?
Hang out with one of my friends. There's only like 2 people in the choir. There's only me and
You got
Hag.
a 2-person choir?
Until 11:07, which when then Pioneer comes.
Oh, okay.
Then most of the
Yeah.
time we still don't sing.
Mhm.
Because then we got like 2 minutes
for
left.
the Christmas concert
for
coming
us.
up, we're singing a German version of Silent Night.
Oh,
Nice. That'll be pretty.
yeah.
Yeah, and we're doing Melody Christmas.
For us, we're doing we believe from like some Egyptian movie from like DreamWorks.
Oh, When You Believe.
Yeah.
Believe or
Yes.
something? Yeah,
Yes.
we're doing the same thing.
Isn't that the one from the bow shoot?
Prince of Egypt. I think.
Yeah, that
yeah.
one.
Christmas Eve.
I was
I
the
can-
Moses movie.
I cannot
Yeah.
stand that song. Honestly,
Yeah, and
I
musical
haven't seen that
theater.
in a long time.
I never watched it.
A long time ago I watched it.
Yeah, and for musical theater, for the past like week or so, we've been building and setting up for the Wizard of Oz.
I was gonna be in that.
Well, yeah, you're in theater. You gotta
Yeah,
do
I
theater
helped.
stuff.
I was painting and I had to staple some things some
Your tickets for that.
not tools, stools and a chair kind of. It's really good.
I did Annie last year. That's about it.
Oh.
It was fun.
Mm.
I wanted to do Wizard of Oz, but I didn't know how to sign up, and when I wanted to, it was already too late. I was gonna be a tree 3.
A tree?
Yep, tree 3.
Well, don't some of those trees talk?
Yes.
Don't they throw apples at Dorothy?
Yep. And I wanted to throw apples.
It depends on who Dorothy is and if it's personal. They don't throw an
Alexis
apple.
is Dorothy. You gotta be nice to her.
Oh,
We like her.
Oh,
If someone that I don't
No.
like plays Dorothy, I will definitely throw an apple at her.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Alexis is
Personal.
Dorothy. We like her.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
We don't. She's so busy we hardly ever see her, but we
Yeah.
like her.
I'll chuck an apple at anyone, bro.
Well, yeah.
I like apple. I like chucking things. What's the bad thing about apples? Apples are so.
And the 18th of this month, I'm getting fillings done.
Mhm.
So I'm probably gonna be numb for a couple of hours.
Oh yeah.
Yay! And after Thanksgiving, thank God, because if it was on Thanksgiving or before, they had to reschedule that because I want to eat Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, yeah.
Food and whatnot, so it's after Thanksgiving that I'm getting root canal done. So
Root canals are not that bad.
my aunt had 5 at the same time.
I had
All at
one.
once? That sounds awful.
Yeah, so she was in pain.
I definitely recommend them get numbed. Not numbed, get the gassed.
Anesthesia.
Huh?
Anesthesia or something like that.
There's I got
If you can't,
gassed.
if you can't do a Novocaine shot, they'll give. Some dentists are able to do laughing gas.
Mm.
Because when I was a kid, I wouldn't let them give me a shot,
Mm.
and I had to go to Erie to go to the dentist who gave you laughing gas. My mom was so mad at me. Oh my God, was my mom mad at me? But I mean, I'm a grown up now, and I can do it.
Yeah, because I want
Mostly
to.
because I am super terrified of making a scene. I don't want to be the person who makes a scene, so I let them do things to me. But
because one time I had to go to the dentist and get my tooth
Mhm.
pulled or something or capped, and they put me under laughing gas. When I got out, I was all
Oh, that's
giggling
Oh
and
yeah, I
whatnot.
love laughing gas.
And my mom was mad at them, why did you put her on laughing gas? She won't shut up.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right.
So they put me in my room until I stopped laughing or just slept.
Uh,
So that went well.
Yeah, I bet. That sounds fun. When I got a root canal, it was only a baby root canal
Mm.
a year ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. But basically, I had to get 8 shots because they were inject 4 in each, but they didn't numb me. Some
Oh.
reason it didn't numb me, so they had to do it again 30 minutes later, and then they put me under laughing gas.
Mm-hmm.
I had 8 fillings the year prior. It's
That's
fun.
nice.
I would not eat healthy.
Yeah. When I was maybe 7 or 8, I had caps on my teeth. So to protect them and whatnot. And I that was a stupid, good idea to grab a whole handful of gummy bears and shove them in my mouth. And I just start chewing, and my cap fell off my tooth. So, not doing that again.
Yeah, I have caps in the front, and I have a not a tooth on the side. It's a porcelain. It's attached to the cap. And it was fine for quite a while, and then it broke.
Ooh.
And so they were gonna they redid it for me. They fixed it, and she was like, "How'd you do that?" I said, "I don't know how I did that." Because it like broke right off, and they had to take, because it's attached to the cap, like the tooth next to it is capped, and they attach it to the cap. It's all like one piece. They had to take the cap off. So like that temporary, and then they put a temporary one on, just to get me through till I got the permanent one. Which took longer than they expected it to take. There was a mix-up with the lab or something, I don't know. That temporary one kept popping off. And she was like, why are you having so much erosion? I don't know. I'm not even, I'm not eating on that side. I'm not doing anything. It would just pop right off.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah. But I mean, since they got the new one in, I've had no trouble at all. They must not have had it sanded as well or something, because they like file them down and make sure it lines up with the teeth below and everything. So, but that kind of thing doesn't happen. And it's one of those things, like, I must not have noticed that it wasn't quite right, because she did it and she did it a little more, and then she did it, and I was like, and she's had me sit with it for a couple of days and come back in, and she's like, okay, so what do you think about? And I was like, I think you got to do a little, and she did a little bit more, and it like sat just perfect with the rest of my teeth. I was like, oh my god, that had to have been what was wrong with it. Like, how did I not notice that? And she's like, I don't know, but you didn't. So, no problems, I'm good now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's always the best part.
Yeah, when I was younger, my mom wanted me to get braces to straighten my teeth. But then she decided not to do it because I kept on like playing, like moving my tongue around and doing this. So yeah, that wouldn't work. So I kept on doing
I
stupid
had
stuff.
braces. I had a really bad overbite, so they put in a thing that pushed my jaw forward, and
Yeah, I kept on swallowing pennies.
Wait, what?
And sometimes quarters.
I feel like that's not normal.
Yeah.
But
I was a stupid kid.
okay.
I can almost tell that.
I can honestly say, as far as I know, I never swallowed change. I did have a pencil in my eye once.
What?
Oh.
I was really, really teeny tiny. It was like before my sister was born or anything. You look real close, you can still see the right in here where my glasses hide it, like where I did it. But yeah, no, my poor mother, she was like, because I'm the oldest, so like first kid and everything. She's like, oh my god, you're gonna. She thought I poked out my eyeball. Like she thought it was bad. I'm okay.
No,
I can't see out of the other eye either, so my eye problems have nothing to do with the pencil.
Wow.
One of my neighbors in Plymouth, they ate one of my Legos.
Little Lego, big Lego.
Big Lego.
A big one?
Yeah.
How do you eat a big one? I get, okay, the little one. I get how you eat the little ones.
He was like 5 too.
How do you eat a big one? Like a big fat one or just like a big long one?
Big long one.
How do you?
I don't know. He
Sounds
was like
like
7.
that.
His maximum like 5. He like the big guy, the oldest one. He somehow snapped my brother's DS in half. Yeah, when it was like.
How do you do that?
Like they have a certain range of being able to go back.
Okay, so they like on the hinge.
Yeah, he snapped it.
Okay, I thought we were talking that one that doesn't have a hinge, and I was confused. I'm gonna answer that, but we should be trying to wrap this up pretty quick because we are getting to the point where we are almost done with the day.
That's fair.
Because I had a bus driver one time. It was a new one when I was living in Mansfield for quite a while. And the bus driver, she acted crazy and nuts. When she rode the bus, when we hit bumps, she would and we just bounced up and hit our head on the ceiling. And she would drive on curbs.
Nice.
She can't drive. Nah.
Yeah. See, the same kid a few years later. No, a few months later actually. He chucked my Millennium Falcon off my bed. On my bed. It was a top bunk. It was huge. It was the $800 Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. It was what I got for my 6th birthday. He chucked it down, and it broke.
Well, yeah.
He got revenge because earlier when I said my mom bumped into a bus, it was his bus.
Ooh.
Yeah, he knew it, so he must have got revenge or something.
Yeah.
You bumped into a bus, I break your set.
Yeah, I was just telling him that I had a bus driver when I was living in Mansfield going to Madison, I think it was. Yeah, Madison. The bus driver was nuts, and she would hit curbs really fast, and
I will tell you from a lifetime of experience with bus
curbs.
drivers, not all bus drivers are created equal.
She would hit curbs, and we would bounce up and hit our heads on the ceiling.
Well, I'm sorry. You're quiet, okay? You're quiet, kids.
Most people are not as loud as I am. I'm just telling you,
Oh, I know.
The audio on this one's gonna be real good. But no, we should be closing up. Anything you want to say in closing? Because we are getting close to closing the library because we've been talking for 46 minutes. It's almost 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Nice. 47 minutes now, but
Yeah.
have a nice day.
yeah.
Bye.
Don't do drugs.
Oh
Definitely,
my God.
always a good
Yeah,
piece of advice.
please don't do
I don't
that.
know why that connects to anything we talked about today, but always good advice. Yes, do not
And
do
act
drugs.
responsibly,
Well, let's just
please.
say it. But